Hey guys, welcome to Football Fantasy 11, your ultimate fantasy football guide. Today we are going to talk about biggest match in this football history, which is a Manchester derby. Here City take on United in their home ground. And till now, they have played 39 matches between each other, and in that, 19 matches was won by Manchester City, 5 matches end up in a draw, and 15 matches was won by Manchester United. Recently, both United and City's form are very poor, as City could find only a single win in their last 10 matches, and United are already in a very bad run of form as they are currently 13th in this particular EPL season. Now, when we compare the recent form, in the last 5 matches, City could score only 8 goals and United have scored 11 goals in their 5 matches. And when they previously meet, in their previous 11 matches, there were a result. So, there were no draw in their previous 11 matches. And the last match, actually, it was in the Community Shield. City end up winning against United in penalty shootout. Then United win against Manchester City 2 goals to 1. Then Manchester City defeated United 3 goals to 1. And Manchester City defeated United 3 goals to 0. This was how the previous results were. Only a single game was won by Manchester United in the previous 4 meetings, and that particular win was in Manchester City's home ground. So whether United could repeat that particular win, we are going to check out. And we are going to check who are the key players of both City and United, how the team will be for your Dream 11 lineup from both United and City based on different outcomes. And I'm going to provide my predictions of this particular match along with my Dream 11 fantasy team. So stay tuned, guys. As far as the league season is concerned, City is currently 5th in the table. They have won 8 games, drawn 3 games, lost 4 games, and they are scoring at a rate of 1.8 goals per match, and they are conceding at a rate of 1.4 goals per match. That means in the 15 games, City have scored 27 goals but conceded 21 goals. And when it comes to United, they are currently in 13th position. They have won 5 games, drawn 4, and lost 6 games. They are scoring at a rate of 1.27 goals per match, and they are conceding at a rate of 1.2 goals per match. In their 15 games, they have scored 19 goals but conceded 18 goals. That means even though they are scoring, they are conceding a lot. And we are going to check both the teams' recent performance and along with their key goal contributors. Manchester City in their last 5 matches, Juventus defeated Manchester City 2 goals to 0. Crystal Palace and City end up in a 2-2 draw. City defeated Nottingham Forest 3 goals to 0. That was their only win in their previous 10 matches. And Liverpool defeated Manchester City 2 goals to 0. City and Feyenoord end up in a 3-3 draw. And when it comes to the goal stats, Haaland topped the list with 13 goals, Guardiola with 3 goals, Kovacic with 3 goals, Stones, De Bruyne and Doku with 2 goals each. And when it comes to assists, Bernardo Silva topped the list with 4 assists, then Nunes with 3 assists, De Bruyne, Doku, Savinho and Lewis each with 2 assists. Grealish and Haaland with 1 assist each. When it comes to United, in the last 5 matches, United defeated Victoria Pleasant 2 goals to 1. That was in the Europa League. Then Nottingham Forest defeated United 3 goals to 2. Arsenal defeated United 2 goals to 0. Then United defeated Everton 4 goals to 0. Then United defeated Bodo Glimt 3 goals to 2. That was in the Europa League too. And when it comes to the goal stats, Rashford topped the list with 4 goals, Garnacho with 3 goals, Bruno Fernandes and Zizzi with 3 goals each, Honjun with 2 goals, Amad Diallo and De Ligt with 1 goals each. When it comes to assists, Amad Diallo with 6 assists, Bruno Fernandes with 5 assists, Garnacho, Rashford, Dalot, Mazurai, Zizzi each with 1 assist. Now we are going to check who are the key players of both City and United. For Manchester City, Haaland will be a must pick as he is the top scorer of this EPL and he is gonna score for City. That's for sure. Then Guardiola, even though he is a defender, he have the ability to score goals. In this particular season, he have scored 3 goals so far. Then Nunes and Savinho, both are very good midfield options and both have the ability to provide assist. Then Silva or Foden, both are very good attacking minded forward or the midfielders and both have the ability to provide goals or even assist. And Bernardo Silva is the top assist provider for Manchester City. De Bruyne or Kovacic, both are very good midfield options. Kovacic start the season pretty good with 3 goals in the start of the season, but right now his form is not that good. And De Bruyne is back from the injury, and once he is back, City started to score goals, and I am expecting De Bruyne to perform well in this particular match. Then Grealish or Doku. Both are back after injury and both are performing well. Manchester City with these 3 key players, once they were back, they started finding nets. So they will be crucial in this particular match. And when it comes to United, Sirsi and Honjuan are the key attackers of United. Ruben Amorim's system definitely work based on the center forward of United. Currently, Sirsi or Holjuan will start as the center forward, and in that, Honjuan is in a very good run of form, and I am expecting Honjuan to score goal in this particular match. And he has been a regular goal scorer for United. Then Bruno Fernandes, he is another attacking minded midfielder. He have the ability to provide assist or even goals. Never skip Bruno Fernandes from your team, and he is their penalty taker also. Then Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo under Ruben Amorim is a different beast as he is providing assist each and every match for United when it comes to the Ruben Amorim system as he is a key player for United. Then Garnacho or Rashford. Both of them started well in this particular season, but right now they are not in a very good run of form, but both are crucial players for United as both can provide you with goals. Then Mazurai or Dalot, both are the wingbacks of United. Ruben Amorim plays 5 defenders, and in that 2 wingbacks will be pushed up front as they will be in an offensive position, and both of them have the ability to provide goals or even assist. Then Casemiro or De Ligt, both are very good players defensively and both are very good player offensively when it comes to set pieces, as both of them have the ability to score goals from set pieces. So, based on these key players of both City and United, I am going to provide you the must-pick key player from both United and City. So, from the defensive option, never ever try to skip Guardiola, Mazurai, Dalot, or De Ligt. So, these are the must-pick key players from the defensive option. And when it comes to midfielders, Bernardo Silva or Grealish, Savinho or Doku, then De Bruyne, Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo will be the must-pick players in the midfield option. And when it comes to attackers, Haaland, Honjuan, Garnacho or Rashford will be the must-pick key attackers from both the teams. You can go with either Onana or even Ortega from the goalkeeper option. So, based on these key players, you can set up the team in your Dream 11 Fantasy League. Always think about the outcome and based on that particular outcome, prefer the players from this list. If you think that any other player are going to contribute, please let me know in the comments. But I am expecting only these players to contribute in this particular match. Now I'm going to provide you my team predictions based on different possible outcomes. The first one is City defeating United 1-0. Then United defeating City 1-0. Then Manchester City defeating United 2-1 or 3-2. Then Manchester City and United ending up in a 1-1 or 2-2 draw. Then finally, United defeating City 2 goals to 1 or 3 goals to 2. So our first scenario is City defeating United 1 goals to nil. In that particular case, all the 4 defenders from the starting lineup of City have to be included in your Dream 11 team. But since City's defenders are mostly injured as Akanji, Stones, Ake and even Levis. Levis is suspended but all the other 3 are currently injured. I don't think that they are gonna take part in this particular game. So I go with 3 defenders and I can add a goalkeeper that will be Ortega from City. So my defenders will be Guardiol, Walker, Diaz and Mazurai. I prefer Mazurai from United, but rest of the 3 will be from City, Guardiol, Walker and Diaz. And my goalkeeper will be Ortega. I have put Onana, both Onana and Ortega will be a key choice. But if City win by a 1 goal to nil, that means my goalkeeper from City could provide me clean sheet points. So I lean more towards Ortega. Then my midfield choice will be Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, Savinho or Doku, Bruno Fernandes, Amad Diallo. My attacking choice will be Haaland and Honjuan. And Haaland will be my captain. My vice captain choice will be either Bruno Fernandes or Kevin De Bruyne, Savinho or even Doku. Then Guardiola can be my captain or even vice captain choice. But since they are playing with only 3 key defenders in your team, I don't expect Guardiola to be that much offensive. I go with Haaland as the captain and Bernardo Silva or De Bruyne as the vice captain choice. Now I move on to the next scenario where United winning by 1 goals to nil against City. In that particular case, I add all the 4 defenders from United who are in the starting lineup in my Dream 11 team. And since Ruben Amorim plays 5 defenders, I go with all the 5 defenders of United. And my team will be based on the starting lineup of United. If United plays 5 defenders, I put all 5. If they play with 4 defenders, then I go with all 4 and I add Guardiola from City side. Then my key defenders will be Mazurai, Dalot, Delinkt, Martinez, Euro from United side. These will be my defenders from United side. Then my midfielders will be Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Savinho or Grealish from City. Then Bruno Fernandes, Amad Diallo and Honjuan from United. I prefer Honjuan as my captain, Bruno Fernandes or Amad Diallo as the vice captain choices. Even Masurai can be a very good vice captain choice in this particular scenario. Then I move on to the next scenario where City defeat United in 2-1 or 3-2 goal margin. In this particular case, I prefer only 3 defenders and I prefer Guardiola from City and I prefer Mazurai, Dalot or Delinkt from United side. My midfield choice will be Bernardo Silva or Grealish. Then De Bruyne from City, Savinho or Doku from City. I go with Bernardo Silva and Amad Diallo from United, Haaland and Honjuan from both City and United. I prefer Haaland as the captain, Honjuan as the vice captain, De Bruyne as the vice captain or even captain choice. Savinho or Doku will be my vice captain choice. Bruno Fernandes will be my vice captain choice. And I don't think that Amad Diallo can be a vice captain choice, but also Amad Diallo is not bad as he can provide you with goals and assists. So this is my scenario where City defeating Manchester United in a close match. Now I move on to the United defeating City in that kind of a close match where United winning by 2 goals to 1 or 3 goals to 2. In this particular scenario also, I move with the similar kind of a team as the previous one. The only difference I'm going to make is that I add an extra attacker of United. It will be either Garnacho or Rashford. Based on the starting lineup, I go with either Garnacho or Rashford along with Honjuan from United. Haaland will be that one attacker from City. Then Silva or Savinho from City. De Bruyne from City. Bruno Fernandes from United. Amad Diallo from United. These will be my midfield choices. Then the defenders will be the same. Guardiol, Mazurai, Dalot, or Dilling. Then I move on to the final scenario where City and United ending up in a 1-1 or 2-2 draw. In this particular case also, I go with the similar team as my previous one. I go with Garnacho, Rashford, Højlund or Haaland in the attacking option. In that Haaland and Højlund will be the must pick. I will switch between Garnacho or Rashford. Then my midfield choice will be Doku or Savinho, Bernardo Silva or De Bruyne from City, then Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo from United side. And my defense remains the same. So all the last three teams will be almost similar. I will be switching between the midfielders and the attackers. And my captain and the vice captain's choice, I switch between Haaland, Højlund, Bernardo Silva and De Bruyne. So these are the four captain or the vice captain choices. I will switch between these four captain and the vice captain choices, along with I switch between the other midfield options like Doku, Savinho, Bernardo Silva or even Grealish. So these are the different possible outcomes and my team based on that particular outcomes. You can use your own key players in this Dream11 Fantasy League and please let me know how your team goes. Now I'm gonna show you my predictions of this particular match and my prediction for this particular match will be City and United ending up in a 2-2 draw. And both Haaland and De Bruyne will be the goal scorer for City and the assist will be by Bernardo Silva and Savinho. And for United, Bruno Fernandes and Højlund will be the goal scorers and the assist will be by Amad Diallo and Mazurai. This is what I am expecting. You can provide your own predictions in the comments down below. It will be so much fun to check your predictions and we are gonna see who predicts the most accurate one. It will be so much fun guys. And my team based on this particular predictions for the Dream11 Fantasy League will be Guardiol, Mazurai and Dalot from the defense, Bernardo Silva, Savinho and De Bruyne from the midfield choice, and Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo from the midfield choice of United, then Haaland and Højlund as the attacking choice. And Bruno Fernandes will be my captain, Haaland will be my vice captain. And I go with Onana as that goalkeeper. So this will be my team based on this particular prediction and I am expecting that my prediction goes well in this particular match. And you can provide your own predictions in the comments down below. We will see whether Pep could defeat United and Pep could actually show that he is still the great manager in this EPL. Can Pep can do it? We are going to check, but I don't expect City to win. I think that this will be a very good encounter where both teams scores a lot of goals in this particular game. So hopefully I have provided all the information that you need. If you like this particular video, please subscribe and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching.